for a ride with Ricky Stenhouse. See what happens down here in turn 1. Goes down to the bottom. The back end just steps out. Really nice job of that car not coming all the way around. The banking sort of picked it up. He did a little dirt track in there, and unfortunately,
15.6.
yeah, he was gaining.
And then that time he drove in a little high and got a little bit too much of that loose stuff. Yeah, got into marbles.
There's just not enough cars up there running that group with him. He did a pretty nice job.
But just watching that masterful job, working the brake, working the gas, working the brake, working the gas, keep that car off.
You know, he just won a sprint car race on the off-week.
Tons make their way toward pit.
Joey Gase, keep it off the wall.
Oh, he does. Nice job of letting off the brakes, letting the car down shoe in. You can see just right there, maybe a little bit higher than he wanted to be.
Did not stop.
Yeah, we saw this actually in Cup practice. If you tried to run the bottom and then you got up out of the groove, another at lap 170, 85 laps later.
And we have problems here at the end of our opening stage.
I'll get you down here, just hold on.
And Larry,
We'll be looking for that 33.
Larry McReynolds was talking strategy. I think we're getting ready to see some, because these racers that aren't going for stage points or stage wins will pit here.
Here's a look back at what happened to Ryan Reed, bringing out our first caution of the day.
Slow on the top, keep it, stay low, stay low. Just low, clear. Cross out.
Well, I'll tell you what usually happens here is the right front tire blows because the tire gets too hot, because you don't anticipate all the brake heat that you wind up, especially when you have a car look like Ryan's car wasn't handling well, then it melts the bead and the tire blows out.
And we also saw him scrape along that outside wall off turn 2, so maybe some damage there, but definitely
To the 07 of Ray Black Jr. up ahead of Ryan Blaney here.
42 is really struggling on the bottom. Watch this 07 up top here. Keep coming low, keep coming low. Keep coming. One outside.
I think he was okay when he hit it the first time. Then he kind of went back for more, and they had to put the yellow out. And Allgaier continued to be the top 5, and here's the reason for the caution.
Yeah, it looks like just a classic example of just getting loose on entry, and it just never grabbed for him, and he was able to not able to save it. It's just a fine line up there. You know, there's like I said earlier, there's crumbs up there, and the higher you go, if it's clean, it's going to be faster. But when you get that much out of the groove, it gets loose like that, and you just can't save it.
Hey, Michael, you had a good view of that, I assume, up on the spotter stand?
Yeah, I know. As Star came off turn 4, really nothing you can do there. He was committed to try to get to the bottom of Black Jr., and he just can't turn on a dime.
Mistake there, he got too high, and that was really a blessing in disguise for the 42 car.
Problems for Brendan Gaughan in the 62.
He just got you.
One of the 4 drivers eligible for the Dash for Cash. Pretty good damage on the right front, it looks like, for Gaughan out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He was running 12th, 6th caution of the day, 56 laps to go.
Well, you never hit anything easy here at Bristol, and it's good to see him put that window net down, because the front of that car is beat up pretty good. Those shots are not fun when you take them head on like that.
This place is not forgiving, is it?
Well, I think this in-car will probably, you know, tell the tale here. And you hear Darrell lift out of the gas right there. And what happens, you know, you're committed to the throttle, and if the front end takes off like that, you wind up just getting into the car on the outside of you by misjudging it just a little bit. I actually did that to Denny.
He's by Allgaier. He's up beside the 00. That outside lane's just working. Oh!
There goes Brandon Jones into Custer. They stay off the wall and continue on. No caution yet, but Custer goes way back there.
Bubba,
and there's the caution. Big hit. Garrett Smithley into Wallace.
Bubba got spun around, slowing down back there in traffic. And when you spin your tires like that, try to stay off the wall, puts up a smoke screen, and there's no way the 0 car of Smithley knew what lied ahead. Back straight away. Watch Larson on the outside of Brandon Jones, and Brandon goes up the hill a little bit, and that turns him into Cole Custer, and then just checking up, chain reaction behind it, Kevin.
Yeah, and I think the 33 actually thought that the 42 might have been letting up, and he just caught the back.
See what happened behind him.
Following you, still there, still there.
Riding with Wallace here.
Easy, check up, down, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Come on, keep rolling, get rolling again. Fast. You okay?
You see all that smoke? There's no way Smithley could see through that. His spotter trying to guide him through it as best he could.
Well, and Darrell had it beat down low. He got hit from behind. If he doesn't get hit from behind, he's going to drive below all that. Would have been the first car 1 lap down, would have been back on the lead lap.
Yeah, and the further back that accordion goes, the worse it gets, because it just keeps getting worse the further back it piles up.
Let's go back to where it started with the result, the 4 of Ross Chastain. How did we get there?
Looks like there's a smoking right front tire. Great job by Quinn Houff to get to the bottom, preserving that top 10 run he's having today, but unfortunate for Ross Chastain. Ran into him. Byron had been down inside of Justin Allgaier a couple of times late in the going.
Teammates there.
That's not going to be a good meeting on Monday.
You've had a few of those, haven't you, Kevin?
Oh, yeah. But it's hard here at Bristol because, the 7 is thinking that the 9 is going to cut him some slack, and the 9's thinking, oh, I've got the 7 in a spot where I can make up a position. And then you have teammates hit each other.
And they had been racing like that for the last few laps. William had been down looking inside of Justin, and you can see there just a classic case of 2 guys committed to the same piece of real estate.
Hey, now on that last caution, Kyle Larson was penalized, put to the back of the field. He's driven up to the top 10.
Stay low. Keep coming low. Keep coming low here. Go high. Go high. Go high. Keep coming. Keep coming. Caution's out.
That means he's going to start 5th on the outside.
And yeah, the 37 got in the back of him. I think he may have wheel hop trying to slow down. Oh, you see just a little bit of contact. Kurt Busch trying to get underneath Trevor Bayne, I believe that was, and the car comes around. While there's a lot of grip in the corners, not a lot of grip once you get off that traction strip.
And 2. Now, watch as Kurt Busch's car starts to come around here and bounces off the inside wall. All the spotters are thinking right there that it's coming back up on the racetrack. And they tell all their drivers, jam on the brakes, he's going to slide back up. He doesn't get back up the racetrack, but everybody's all woed up.
Mike, in all due respect, you run so fast around here, even when the spotter tells you there's trouble, it's just hard, and Jeff knows this, it's just hard to get woed up, and especially if somebody's ahead of you like the 15 was, and now you see the car in front of you stopping, and you just can't stop.
Jamie? In turn number 2. During this caution flag, Ryan Blaney has gone behind the wall with the
managing this race, and that's that 48 team. 88 in the wall. Never made the
caution's out.
Wow, he hit that hard. It just goes up straight up the track.
Yeah, he's already in the wall. It had to be related to that. That's pretty odd. There's no real chance of that being a tire issue. No, just on the restart.
He went straight, so whatever it was, you can see right there.
That's definitely fluid underneath the right front, if I had to guess. Oh, that's a shame.
Junior finished 2nd here last year.
Here he is right here, so let's watch him get off in the corner here. I think
you can see the smoke.
You see the smoke starts to boil out of the back, and the car just goes straight.
Yeah. He had no chance of making that first turn.
Nope.
On the Wood Brothers 21.
Backstretch. 1 car ran hard in the wall, and that is David Reagan.
And Danica up here, Mike, in the 10 car as well.
Some things just have a way of unfolding.
Look.
Danica on the bottom. Oh, David Reagan gets a big run, tries to go to the center, make it 3 wide. Danica just didn't have any idea that he was going to do that. Comes up and makes contact.
Yeah, he was trying to go by his 34 car there and dove under him, and Danica was down below and made contact. Right here.
42,
Bam.
19 and 11, stay easy, back it down, stay in the middle. You clear all the way back up,
Great job.
That's a really risky move to be making right there. I mean,
on his teammate.
I mean, I understand he had the run, and he's going to try to dive inside of him going into turn 3 as they went down the back straightaway, but you have to anticipate and understand with that car on the inside what knowledge they have, and Danica had no idea that was going to come and happen.
A lot of damage. Kyle Larson just barely squeezed through there. Watch this. Here he is right here coming into view. Watch this. When this thing blows, watch it blow part of that hood off.
Oh, man, that's a piece of the tire coming up there and popping that flap.
He's got 5 wins here, but in the last 5 races, he's had mechanical problems knock him out of 4 of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's seen that outside wall in the middle of the corner far too much lately here at Bristol.
Last time he won here, 2011.
And none of his own doing. You know, it's all been either right fronts or suspended.
77, Eric
77
Jones.
in the wall.
Got in the wall in turn 3. And caution is out. 8th caution flag of the day.
Right side
Jones was in 8th place.
Got a lot of damage.
To both sides. Right side's flat.
Uh-oh, got a little damage here on the 47. Contact.
Well, let's see from Allmendinger's viewpoint.
Oh. I think that the 77 of Eric Jones made contact with another car, cut his right front down, and he had a flat right front tire going into one.
Definitely had a flat.
Yeah, he and the 23 got together, and that right front went flat.
Boy, and AJ's close. Almost made it. Here's Menard right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe he got into the
Kane
wall.
is. Yeah, I see that.
I wonder if he had an issue and slowed down that much, or he just got in the wall and slowed up that much. But either way, Paul Menard had nowhere to go. You're carrying so much speed momentum here coming into the corner.
Let's see what happens.
One in the wall here. Stay low. Check up. Wreckage. Come back up. You're all right. Top clear. Go up.